WABC Radio.
Hey girl, what's up? I know, it's 1 a.m., so what are we doing? Oh yeah, let's totally go to that place. I love that place. Wait a minute. What is that? No, shut up for a second. There's like a light in the sky, or a bird, or something. Oh no, oh my god, it's getting closer. Oh my god, it's gonna hit me! Ah! It's an angel. Really? Oh my god, it's Frankie Russo. Yep, it's Frankie. I know, I thought he was a janitor at the local boxing gym too.
I guess you're half right. What's up, girl? Oh no! I did it again! I messed up my coordinate system!
Hey guys, it's the Frankie Russo Show. And here's Frankie!
How you doing out there? How you doing? Welcome to Russo Nation! And this is the Frankie Russo Show. Yeah, guess what? This is yours truly, Frankie Russo! Woo! Got a great show for you tonight, my people. Beautiful night. Spring is here. Summer's right around the corner. Where are the Americans? The Americans are right here. I got a special shout out. A new Frankie Russo initiative. Illegal immigrants shouldn't be granted the same benefits as American citizens. I've started a campaign to write directly to Congress to make sure our representatives take steps to protect Americans. That's what I'm talking about. Go to facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show and press the buttons to send those letters to the representatives. This is all powered by OSayNation.com. Also, shout out Rick from Gleason's. He told me, check it out, while in Berlin, 7 a.m. Guess what, Frankie Russo? I'm listening to the Frankie Russo Show in Berlin, Germany, 7 a.m. in the morning, live. That's what I'm talking about. Also, special shout out, Lawrence Winberry, Northeast Queens Tea Party. He's got a special historic presentation, 10 a.m., 11 a.m., at the Prison Ship Martyrs Monument in Fort Greene Park, Brooklyn. That's what I'm talking about. So now, we're going to kick the calls in a second, in a minute. I just want to go over a few things real quick. Okay, I want to start threading the needle a little bit. It's almost 1:10. You know, who do we got? We got some callers? Let's send them in. Frankie Russo Show, 800-848-9222. Okay, so listen. We got some people. Who do we got? Send them in. Joey from Toms River. What's poppin', Joey? You there, Joey? You might be there. This is the Frankie Russo Show, 800-848-9222. So listen, I want to start connecting some dots over here, you know. Frankie Russo, you know, Senate Resolution 511, absolutely. McCain hearings, all these cats got to be vetted. Article 2, Section 1, absolutely. Natural Born Citizen Clause. Open that hearing up in the United States Senate. Also, the David Petraeus standard. I love David Petraeus, but he fell from grace, and he had an extramarital affair, and they took classified documents and turned it into a book, right? So this is why I feel everybody must be vetted. Why, Frankie Russo? Well, check this out, okay? Now, I want you to follow me. We got calls? What's poppin', Joey?
Break open the saddlebags, America. And Frank, listen, the illegal immigration problem is part of the problem. legal immigrants are also a problem. A lot of them are going on the welfare rolls, too. That's being ignored by both political parties. If it's not dealt with and we don't do anything about it, we will not be able to revisit these issues. I know the jumbo dwarf Hillary is running next year for president. Emails, all this nonsense, Bill's girlfriends, that's all a distraction, folks. The biggest issue in America is the invasion of America legally and illegally. They're tapping into all our welfare programs. They're destroying our wealth. They're destroying our treasure, and it will not be revisited unless you do something about it, folks.
Well, I want you to go to my Facebook.com/Frankie Russo show, and I want you to start to click on the illegal immigrant. The illegal immigrants shouldn't be granted the same benefits as American citizens. Send a letter to the representatives, because I'm going to work with OSayNation.com, and we're going to move this thing forward.
They're not even supposed to be in this country, these illegal
Absolutely.
aliens.
My brother,
Yeah.
thank you for the call.
Frank, one more thing.
Quick. I got to move tonight, man. I got a lot of things I want to get in. Come on, bro.
Jogging? You're gonna
Yeah, come on, bro. You know this. Come on. If I had more time, I wouldn't want to.
Mayflower to lose. I don't want him to break Marciano's record and the Sleeping Beauty versus Mayflower.
Okay, my brother. I'm sure I'll hear from you a little later. Thank you so much for the call. 800-848-9222. Let's kick to Andy Be Bad. I want to get a few things in. What's poppin', Andy?
It's Frankie Russo time.
What's up, my brother? Here's the situation, okay? I want to start. Obama, he's got a fraudulent selective service card, right? So that deems, according to the federal statute, the federal laws, if you have a fraudulent selective service card, you can't serve in the executive branch. So Obama is an illegal president, okay? Now, he worked out an agreement with Hillary Clinton in 2008 with Hillary, Bill Clinton, and the Clinton Foundation. According to Judicial Watch, Bill Clinton's office proposed 215 speeches around the globe, and 215 times the State Department stated that it had no objection. What do you think about that?
I object, Frankie. I object every week when I call you.
So what do you think about this? According to Tom Fitton, the president of Judicial Watch, the Obama State Department waived hundreds of ethical conflicts that allowed the Clintons and their businesses to accept money from foreign entities and corporations seeking influence. Boggles the mind, he said. The former President Clinton trotted the globe collecting huge speaking fees while his wife, Hillary Clinton, presided over U.S. foreign policy as an outrage. No wonder it took a court order to get these documents. One can't imagine what foreign policy issues were mishandled as top State Department officials spent so much time facilitating the Clinton money machine. Whoa! Whoa!
That's why she set a record for how much traveling. Now we know why she was traveling.
That's right. And, my brother, interesting, right? Now, we're going to take this a step further. Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Clinton Foundation accepted $105,000 between 2006 and 2008 from the Alevi Foundation. Frankie Russo, who cares? So what? Why bring that up? Okay, well, it just so happens. Remember I talked about Obama and the Shah of Iran?
Yep.
It just so happens Obama's not Barack H. Obama, the Christian. He's Barry Soetoro, Muslim from Indonesia, right? So now we got this conceivably, this criminal syndicate, this criminal enterprise. Obama, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, and the Clinton Foundation, right? Now, they accepted $105,000 from the Alevi Foundation. It turns out, as a tree grows in Brooklyn, a skyscraper is resurrected in Manhattan. Truth be told, 650 Fifth Avenue, that's 53rd Street and Fifth Avenue, was owned by the Shah of Iran. He died, and then the Iranian mullahs with the Ayatollah Khomeini took over. And the Alevi Foundation owns an interest. The Asa Corporation owns an interest. And now, it didn't happen now, it happened within the last few years. The Bank Melli of Iran was involved with this thing, and it came out that the U.S. District Judge Catherine Forrest with Pret, you know Pret Baharera, the cat that got Sheldon Silver in handcuffs?
Yeah.
He's involved. They're involved, and they came down in September 2013. The judge ruled in favor of a summary judgment that this 36-story Midtown Manhattan building owned by the Alevi Foundation and the Asa Corp will go to the victims of 9/11 and the Beirut bombing in 1983.
Ah.
So this is what happened now. Bank Melli, according to the U.S. Department of Treasury, right, Executive Order 13382, right, the U.S. Department of Treasury designated 11 companies under Executive Order 13382 for their ties to the Iranian Bank Melli, because the Iranian Bank Melli has been deemed a terrorist entity, as has been Alevi Foundation and the Asa Corporation. Now, here's where the kicker comes in. According to Rachel Enfrenfeld, director of the American Center for Democracy, the Alevi's Foundation contribution in 2008 to Hillary Clinton, the Clinton Foundation, and Bill Clinton came just 2 days after the Treasury Department stated that, right here, that the designated 11 companies on Executive Order 1382 for their ties to the Iranian Bank Melli is an authority aimed at freezing the assets of weapons of mass destruction proliferators and those who support them. Bank Melli has been designated as a proliferator by the United States, European Union, Australia for its role in Iran's nuclear and ballistic missile programs. This is the Treasury Department. Now, Rachel Enfrenfeld is saying that 2 days after that proclamation by the Treasury Department,
The Clintons picked up the
check. Listen to this. 2 days after the Treasury Department designated Alevi's partner, the New York-based Asa Corporation, as a terrorist entity, Brett, the New York Southern District's attorney seized and forfeited his assets. Clinton still took the money. Until today, they refused to turn the money back to the Iranian government.
It's the sleaziest liars we've ever seen, and to be in politics is a disgrace.
My brother, craziness. How's Tina doing?
Tina's right here. Her jaw's dropping, too, as we're hearing you read all this information, Frankie.
Unbelievable, my brother.
Unbelievable. How about Thelma and Louise road trip? She's such a liar, Hillary.
Oh, my God.
She takes a plane, gets in a van, goes to people's houses, gets in a plane, and comes home. What a liar. There's nothing true about them. They are the lowest, sleaziest politicians ever. Huma Abedin, she's sisterhood and brotherhood. The family's connected to the
Unbelievable. Andy B. Bad, thank you so much for the call, my gangster.
Say hello, Tina.
Hi, Frankie.
Bye, Tina. God bless you all.
Hey, Frankie, have a good weekend.
You too, my brother.
Nation coming at you.
800-848-9222. Let's kick to Al in the Bronx. What's poppin', Al?
Hey, how you doing, Frankie? We got our trouble here in our country. Okay? There's another illegal presidential candidate that's running for the 2016 presidential election.
Just one?
He goes by the fake name of Ted Cruz.
Just one?
Yeah, so far from what I know.
How about Marco Rubio?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, that you got another one. Just remember that one.
He's born 1971. His father was naturalized in 75.
Yeah.
So he's not a natural-born citizen.
Raphael Edward Cruz, and he was born in Alberta, Canada. It baffles me how on earth these people that are not natural-born citizens, how they can run for president.
There's only been two. Chester Arthur and the foreign national we got in the White House right now. That's it.
Exactly. And we need to start a campaign with all of everybody that follows Frankie Russo, that's raising this flag for the future of our country, to protest him running and anyone else that's not a natural-born citizen.
Absolutely, my brother. You know, and that's why, you see, also, too, the General Petraeus standard. General Petraeus, unfortunately, great general, he fell from grace. He had an extramarital affair, and then the chick took the classified documents and put it in a book. And he had to resign. It was a big, he resigned in disgrace. I mean, he was a great general. He made a mistake. And, he was held to a higher standard than Hillary Clinton, Ted Cruz, Jeb Bush, Marco Rubio, all of them. And they all got, that's why we got to vet these people. And I just used an example. I believe, now I don't have all the elements, but I believe we have the shaping with Obama, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, and the Clinton Foundation of a criminal RICO.
Yep.
Now, I'm not saying it's there yet. Conceivably, with some statistical significance, we're slowly going to put the elements together. We're showing income derived from their transactions, meaning the Al-Levi Foundation gave $105,000 to the Clinton Foundation between 2006 and 2008, and it's been documented that they knew that the Al-Levi Foundation and the Asa Corporation and the Bank Melli, who held the mortgage on this thing, Iran's biggest bank in Iran, they're all terrorist entities. So the Clinton Foundation took money from terrorists. That is, Iran is the biggest sponsor of terror, and they took money from terrorist entities, and they refused to return the money. This is criminal.
This is true.
My brother, thank you for the call.
And Frankie, one more thing. I'd like to give a shout-out to my daughter and tell Annika, keep on fighting, fight right for your future because you're something.
God bless you, Al. Thank you for the call, man.
You too, brother. Bye.
Thank you. 800-848-9222. Michael from New Jersey. We're going to move tonight. So don't feel bad if I'm not staying with you long. I want to get as many calls as I can.
Yeah, that's okay. Now we have another rhino who's getting ready to announce his candidacy.
Who's this?
And I'm talking about none other than New Jersey's Governor Chris Christie.
Gosh.
I mean, the guy who comes out and says crossing the border illegally isn't a crime. It's a social problem. Moron, idiot, imbecile. Crossing the border illegally is a crime. When you cross the border illegally the first time, it's a misdemeanor. If you do it more than once, it's a felony. Once you're here, if you are working off the books, you're not paying taxes. That's called income tax evasion. That is a felony. If you are working and you are paying taxes, you're paying it under a fake Social Security number. That's forgery of a federal document. That, too, is a felony. So I don't know where this idiot, this moron, this imbecile got his law degree, but he has no idea what he's talking about.
Michael.
On top of the fact that he destroyed the state of New Jersey.
Michael, great call. Thank you for the call. Unbelievable. Before we go, what do you think about it? He takes the position with Astorino, right? He supports the New York governor over Astorino. He does those photo ops with Obama during the Romney campaign.
Oh, he hugged him. Don't you remember? My
right, and now I get whacked.
Hugged Romney, hugged Obama.
That's right. And then what Astorino does with Clinton now, he didn't. Well, my friends are saying, Frank, he didn't use the E word. He didn't endorse her. He talked nice about her. How could you talk nice about the most contentious candidate conceivably running for president in our history? Thank you so much for the call, my brother.
Thank you.
800-848-9222. Let's go to Richie in Sheepshead Bay. What's poppin'? Richie.
Yeah, hi, Frankie.
I want to move tonight, Richie.
Listen, I want to speak about this immigration debate, and I spoke before, but the facts and logic doesn't seem to play an important part here. What's happening, and I'll repeat again, what's happening at the borders are a consequence of what's taking place in the workplace. Secure our workplaces first and foremost. Treat the cause, not the symptoms. And we can do that, as I mentioned before, with the E-Verify program, making it mandatory. In a matter of seconds, employers could check out the numbers of those who are working or seek work. Those whose numbers don't check out lose their jobs. Without a job, without a future, they go back to their countries. The word goes out. You come here, you don't get a job, there's no future. A significant drop in illegal crossings. This has been proven by history. When there's an economic downturn, there is a significant reverse flow and a significant reduction of border crossings, legal or illegal. So we secure the workplace first and foremost, but people don't seem to understand this. They continue to spout the border.
Richie, thank you for the call, man.
Yeah,
a lot of information.
Frankie?
Yes, my brother.
You told me when I mentioned this before, you'll do some research on the E-Verify. Do you know what it consists of?
My brother, honestly, I'm like right now, I'm focused. You saw what I'm focused on. I didn't get to actually doing the
What do you think about securing the workplace?
Absolutely. I just want you to go to my Facebook.com / Frankie Russo show.
Yeah.
And I want you to click on the new Frankie Russo initiative.
Right.
And we're going to send a letter saying illegal immigrants should not be granted the same benefits as American citizens.
Right.
And I would like you, if you can, put a post on this E-Verify. I'll look at it, I'll read it, and we'll go over it next Friday. How about that?
One other thing. Right.
I got to move, Richie.
Okay, Frank.
Thank you so much for the call. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Gina Lee in California. What's poppin', Gina?
Hey, it's about time. Now you're going to have fun. You're too serious. Hey.
What's going on, Gina? You called me away from Hollywood.
But it was worth it. I've been listening to your show. It's very interesting. But I wanted to change it up a bit and talk about your Indiegogo campaign as well as mine. How about we do that?
For a second, a minute, thank you for bringing it up, because it was on my hit list to talk about, and
Good.
we had a great 4,000 visits, 1,200 shares.
Good.
We only raised $400-something, which is cool. We're going to do, that's part one. We're going to do a part two. I don't want to, I'll have all the information on who. I'll give all my shout-outs next week on who made the donations. I'll do the right thing there. And I'm going to take the check and give it to WABC. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, that's good. Well, I just want to get a cute little plug-in for my movie.
You got it. Go ahead, girl.
Which is Who's There. It's a kind of a horror genre. Very interesting. Kind of the Tales from the Crypt genre. I think we all remember that. And we're doing a little campaign ourselves. So we're on Indiegogo. It's under Who's There.
Do you have?
And we've got great perks.
Gina, do you have like a link? I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk over you, but do you have a link?
Well, our link, all you do is go to Indiegogo.
Yeah, so but
www.indiegogo.com project/Who's There.
Gina, you know what you should do? Go to Indiegogo right now.
Yeah, I'm there.
Get your link. Copy the link.
Got it.
Go to the Frankie Russo show page on Facebook.
I sure will.
Take that link, put it in the post. If you like the page, you'll be able to post.
Okay.
And I have a nice little social media thing going, and I'll gin it up for you. I'll send it to my Twitter. I'll send it to everything when I get off the air. How's that?
Oh, you're a sweetheart. Well, look, there's plenty of Italians in California. I'm one of them.
Well, God bless you. I'm proud of where my family's from. I like Italian food. I love Italian women. I like Italian cars. I like Italian clothes. I like everything Italian. But I love my country, America. Me too. I love America.
Fourth generation.
God bless you. Thank you for the call. Thank you, Gina.
Thank you. And we'll talk soon.
Absolutely. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Paul in Queens. What's poppin', Paul?
Frankie, my topic is we got to find out how these politicians, again, $20,000 plate dinners, that could be more than my salary, to get people who are legal here. And we got to catch up with that, because I go to a hotel, I try to do DJ shows. Everybody in the basement is not from this country. You walk down Long Island City in Queens where they got factories. In the mornings, you see 2,000, 3,000 people who are not from this country. And I'm going to find out where these people... listen, I give everybody who wants to be an American citizen 100% credit. Anybody who's not, who wants to be, I give them credit.
Absolutely.
But the people who give $30,000 plate dinners, we got to find out from these politicians where to get these 30... Tell me, who has enough, like $30,000 to give a salary, somebody's salary, to go to a politician's dinner? Who the hell are these people? Those are the people who are taking these minimum jobs and take away from the American citizen. And the American citizen's got to understand, it's black, white, Spanish, Asian.
Absolutely.
American citizens being taken away from that.
That's what I'm talking about, Paulie. So, Paulie, are you going to go to, I want you to go to Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show, and I got you look for the new Frankie Russo initiative. Go to the OSayNation.com website, and you'll see the send button, and we're going to send a letter. Illegal immigrants should not be granted the same benefits as American citizens. Thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. Let's kick to Tom in the Bronx. Is this the PLO cat? Who is this? Tommy from the Bronx. Are you there?
Frankie?
Yo.
It's me. I just like to say I have no... I'm not talking about that topic today, because, no, I know it irritates you and everything.
It don't irritate me, but I'm pro-Israel,
other people it irritates, obviously.
My brother,
but anyway,
the two-state solution is not going to resolve the issue. But anyway.
Right, but this is what I like to say.
Okay, go ahead.
This country, unfortunately, with all these nutty wars, have promoted a lot of homelessness amongst, like, Libya, and that's why all these individuals are streaming to Italy. People that don't want to be in the war is trying to get away from these wars. Well, the same thing goes on in Central America when economically they start.
So what do you think about ISIS? We talk about Central America.
Now, wait a minute. Now, hold it now.
No. Tell me, because I want to move tonight.
Come on, bro, you're killing me, they're promoting this problem. They are promoting this problem.
Who is?
The United States government has promoted this problem of homelessness.
Whatever. I mean, the government. Okay, you're right. So where are we going with this?
Bad economic advice, and a lot of people wind up streaming north, and they're coming to the U.S. border. They want them up here.
So what are we saying over here? Because I want to move.
Yeah, we're saying that I believe that this country is looking, hunting, and searching for the enemy, and the enemy is them for doing this stuff.
Okay, my brother. Thank you for the call.
All righty.
Judicial Watch reported that ISIS is on the border. Okay? Now, on the southern Mexican border or whatever, it's my contention, according to PolitiFact.com, the article by Lauren. Let me get this chick's name, Lauren. And we're going to kick to some more calls. I just want to get this on the table. Because what I found out was that everybody's saying, Lauren Carroll, okay? Everybody's saying that there's no documentation, there's no evidence of any terrorists crossing the border there. And I'm saying that's not true. According to this article, in 2011, an Iranian plotted to assassinate the Saudi Arabian ambassador to the United States, and his plan involved Mexican drug traffickers. According to the Washington Post, the man who had previously lived in Texas thought his contact in Mexico was a drug smuggler, when it actually was a U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency informant. That's what I'm talking about. And guess what? The man was arrested at the JFK airport in New York, where he was going to fly from Mexico. Yeah, he crossed the border. 800-848-9222. Let's kick to Scarface movies. Who's this, Sitchy?
Hello?
Who's this?
Yeah, hello?
Yes, so who's this?
It's me, Angel Salazar.
What's up, Angel? How you doing, my gangster? How's everything?
Who's this?
Frankie Russo. You go to my
this is
YouTube.
Frankie.
I got a YouTube Frankie Russo video. If people who can't catch the live show, you go to YouTube, Frankie Russo video. Tell your friends. What's going on, kid? What's popping?
Cool, man, cool. I just want to make a formal introduction, to talk to you and let you know that I'm back in New York and whatever I can do to help you, raise some money for the project that you're doing.
Oh, thank you so much. Let's talk the weekend.
Yeah, let's talk over the week. I'll leave my phone in your inbox.
You're the best. I'm going to call you the weekend.
You got it, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. 800-848-9222. Let's kick to Kenny and Dobbs Ferry. What's poppin', Kenny? Oh, man.
Howard Cosell, Shea Stadium, Flushing, New York, the Big Apple. Now, every time I'm caught in a traffic jam, I'm going to think little fat boys behind it. You got to be a psycho to purposely create a traffic jam on the George Washington Bridge. I've been over that bridge plenty of times. Traffic, normal traffic, but not with little fat boys actually behind it. I can't believe that. Frankie, the big fight's coming up.
Yeah, this is the deal. Smart money goes on Money May. He wins by a decision. However, I'm starting to feel that people are underrating and underestimating Manny Pacquiao, and it could be a monster fight. That's my take.
Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez.
I know. So that's the reason why everybody's saying the Marquez model, because Marquez is not as fast as Mayweather. Marquez is not as slick as Mayweather. Marquez is not his conditioning is not. Marquez is not on Mayweather's level. So, and he's bigger than Pacquiao. So what's Pacquiao gonna do against Money May?
Well, look at it this way. Mayflower dodged Pacquiao for 6 years.
You're right. 5 years ago, it would have been Pacquiao was dangerous 5 years ago.
I don't like that, but when Pacquiao got knocked out, Frankie, he had his pajamas on. He was sleeping before he hit the canvas.
My brother, thank you for the call. I got to move. 800-848-9222. MW from Long Island sent me a Facebook message. People are saying tunnels are being built under the Walmarts that are closing. She says, hopefully someone will know more about it on the show. Absolutely. I hope it's not going to be about Hillary. Well, it is. 800-848-9222. Scott from Montana. What's poppin', Scott?
Hey, Frankie, thanks for taking the call, man.
Absolutely, my brother. I got 22 minutes left in the show, unfortunately. I'm trying to get as many calls as I can. What's going on, kid?
I just wanted to talk about that, the supposed ISIS training cell down in Mexico and how it's all been debunked by the State Department and everything else.
Right.
Well, there's got to be some kind of foundation for that, you would think. There's something going on down there, and it's going to happen to us pretty soon, and I'm kind of worried about it because they say that there's an ISIS cell now in every state in the Union. And
where'd you read that?
Everybody's going, no, nothing's going to happen. We're fine. We're good. Whatever. No, it's going to happen, and it's going to be ugly when it does.
Where did you read that? Every state in the union.
Actually, I've been somewhere. I think it was on Newsmax. Actually.
Wow. Because you know something, my brother. In all due respect, I've been reading about this thing, and I'm not really. I understand. For all intents and purposes, there's a war going on, not only with America and Israel against. The ISIS and the radical Islamists are against America and Israel. I get that, and that's real. But I believe, in all due respect, I believe that the OG or OGs is Iran. And I list all of the four-star generals, General David Petraeus, General Dempsey, General Keane.
Hey, whatever happened to General McChrystal? He was awesome.
Awesome. We need our generals. But they're all saying that Iran is the force over here. It's not ISIS.
No kidding. Well, thanks for taking the call, man. And I'm out here in Montana freezing my butt off.
God bless you, man. The greatest country in the world, all the way from Montana.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. Let's kick to Greg in Chatham, New Jersey. Greg?
That's me, Frankie.
What's poppin', my gangster?
Two things. First of all, there are ISIS training camps in every state. They're called mosques.
Ha ha!
Okay.
Whoa!
Now listen, as far as Ted Cruz is concerned, that caller that came in and called and said that Ted Cruz couldn't be president, I'm here to tell that person and anybody else that thinks that Ted Cruz can't run for president, the Constitution says one of the parents has to be a naturalized citizen.
Where does it say that?
The person
14th Amendment?
Doesn't have to be born. Their parents have to be.
Okay, my gangster. All right.
Okay? So he's covered, and the main thing is Ted Cruz loves this country, and even the liberal icon of the legal landscape known as Alan Dershowitz said of Ted who was the smartest student he ever had in his class at Harvard, the smartest student he ever had, and that's a profound, honest
my gangster
assessment by a liberal,
Greg,
of Ted Cruz.
I respect you.
You know what? He channels Reagan.
I respect you. You're entitled to your opinion, but I'm going to agree to disagree with you on this one. I'm not a constitutional scholar, nor am I an attorney. But I know Senate Resolution 511, John McCain was born on the Panama Canal. His father was an admiral. His grandfather was an admiral. He was a captain of a Navy, and they vetted him, right?
Right.
Why can't we vet Ted Cruz? Why can't we vet Marco Rubio?
Oh, we can vet them. We can vet them.
So, and if they make it through the Article 2, Section 1 vetting, as well as the General Petraeus standard, we got no problem.
Exactly. Exactly, but don't convict him before you vet him.
Yeah, but you know something? I don't think they. I believe if Ted Cruz really wanted to do the right thing for the nation, because I'm tired of this narrative. I'm born in Canada. I'm sick of the foreign nationals taking over the government and doing what they want when they get in. I'm tired of it. Thank you.
You know what? You know, we had somebody who was supposedly born in the United States, and he has taken over the government, and he's destroying our country.
Well, he has a fraudulent selective service card. He's got, Greg, unfortunately, he's got a fraudulent. Thank you for the call, my brother. Great call. Thank you.
You're the best, man. You're the best.
Thank you, my brother. 800-848-9222. Johnny from Jersey City. We're winding down on the 20. I got to get many people as I can on the air.
Hi, Frankie.
Oh, okay, Johnny. Kick to it. Stephen Malzberg's off the air. What happened?
And
why is he off the air?
Steve Malzberg. We have to see more of them in the media. Now, Malzberg is married to a Catholic woman who converted, and he's brilliant. He's just.
So what does this have to do? So you want Steve Malzberg on the air?
I think you need him to help you with the message in the wilderness.
Okay, Johnny Mob Gangster, absolutely, you're entitled to your opinion. We're going to move forward tonight. Thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. We're going to go to Johnny in Jersey City. Oh, I just got off with him. Stu in Bay Ridge. What's poppin', Stu?
Hey, good morning, Frankie. Frankie, 73 years ago on this date, 80 men took off in 16 B-25s and bombed Tokyo as FDR's answer to Pearl Harbor.
Wow.
There are only two of these guys left, and nobody remembers this. Nobody says anything.
Well, God bless them for their service.
It's a shame that this president and the Democrats don't have a war on women. They have a war on guys like me, veterans. I see it at the VA.
Absolutely.
If Hillary wants to do something, let her visit a goddamn VA hospital and see what the hell is going on. And remember the Doolittle Raiders. Never forget the courage of these men who basically all volunteered for a one-way trip.
Stuart, thank you for the call. God bless you for the call, man. We need these guys. We need the World War II cats. That's how we're going to win over here. 800-848-9222. Thank you so much for your service, Stu from Bay Ridge, and all those great Americans that took on Tokyo, Pearl Harbor after those attacks. We're the greatest country in the world. I love this country. 800-848-9222. Rich from Yonkers. What's poppin', Rich?
Hello, Frank.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
I did want to talk about taxes.
Yeah, 74,000 pages tax code. Oh, my God.
You know what's funny? They're talking about raising the price of getting paid. $15 an hour.
That's like crumbs. That's such a fugazi. That's so fugazi.
But it's so stupid because the government don't care about people that are suffering paying taxes.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? I don't work. I have very little pay coming in, and I have to pay $12,000 a year in taxes.
Unbelievable. Wow.
$12,000 a year. I make what $2,300? No, $1,300 in Social Security.
Unbelievable, my brother.
I mean, think about it. And they're over there talking about, we got to raise the pay. But what about a person like me?
Yeah, and you want to know something, my brother? According to all experts I've heard, they raise the pay. It's going to affect the lower income jobs anyway. There's going to be less of them.
Of course it is. It's going to affect
It's
everybody.
craziness, my brother. How are you?
I'm doing lousy because I'm really suffering.
Okay.
I'm suffering.
Well, I'm glad you called me. Said hello.
Yeah, I know you can't do nothing about it, but at least talk about this because I pay. Think about $12,000 a year.
Right.
I don't even. I just
crazy.
make.
It's insane.
$15,000 a year, and that's it.
Wow.
That's our government saying, "Oh, we're gonna let's raise the prices. Let's give them $15 an hour."
Unbelievable, my brother.
But I know you don't.
What do you mean? I do. I mean, we got to take it. We got to take this thing one step at a time. There's a 74,000-page tax code. I mean, I'm not an attorney.
Picking on me though.
That's incredible. How do you fix this?
I don't even know.
It's crazy,
my
right?
wife's going crazy. We got a leak in the basement, and she's saving water because she's worried about it.
My brother, thank you for the call. I got less under 15. Thank you.
I mean? You're going to hang up on
I'm not hanging up. You're my friend. You're a good guy. I just got to move this thing forward, you know?
It's important.
It is important. I'm letting you talk about it. I just got under 15, bro.
It's not nothing being done about it.
I know. Hey, we're going to do something about it. I'm working with Osage Nation. Illegal immigrants is a start. Illegal immigrants should not be granted
That's another whole group of people. Oh, God.
the same benefits as American citizens. Go to my Facebook page. Click on OsageNation.com.
You realize I'm on food stamps and I don't like being
Oh, my God. That's unbelievable. My brother, thank you for the call. God bless you. I'll talk to you next week. 800-848-9222. I got 12 minutes left, man. I got to move.
I hope you're listening to me.
Yeah, my brother, all the best with that leak in the ceiling, bro. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut people off. Don't take me the wrong way, but I got under 15 minutes. I want to get as many people as I can. I know he's going through a lot, the guy, and I feel bad about it. Maybe the cat could if he has access to the internet, he could put it on my Facebook page, send me an email at frusso14. Yeah, why don't you send me an email at frusso14@aol.com, and we'll take it from there, okay? I'm sorry that I can't keep you on the air much longer because I want to get more people on the air. Paul from White Plains, what's poppin', Paulie?
Hey, Frankie, great show tonight.
Yeah, I felt bad for that guy. I really don't have an answer yet for him.
Hey, I think his answer, Frankie, is because I've been listening to your show, and I think he calls in pretty regularly.
He does.
I think he needs to sell that house.
I know, right? I can't help him, unfortunately. I feel bad.
Tell him to get a small apartment and get out of that house. But Frankie, the reason I'm calling is just to mention a quick obvious. I know you got to run.
Go ahead, my brother.
We should be asking Congress why they're not putting Mexico on the terrorist list.
That's a great point.
The obvious point everybody's talking about. Not only your show, but everybody. They're talking about this ISIS camp 8 miles away from the Texas border.
Right.
So why isn't anybody saying, "Hey, they're sponsoring terrorism"?
I'm telling you, I got great callers, man. That's a great point, man. That's
you have a good weekend, Frankie. I'll let you go.
Point. Thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. That's a great call. My brother, the caller before him, I feel bad, man. What am I going to do? Vito from the Bronx. What's poppin', Vito?
Frankie, how you doing?
What's up, my brother?
It's first time call to you. Got listened to your show for a while. Thank you for taking my call.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to speak. It's still amazing to me during this whole political circus that's going on, whether it be through Obama or now Hillary, but this whole ISIS situation is created in the crumbling of Iraq. This all was sparked by Obama pretty much, just retreating and running out of Iraq for the 2012 elections, just so he could say he, quote-unquote, ended the war in Iraq. And then Hillary Clinton, as the Secretary of State, never achieved anything except that she says all this travel miles, most traveled ever, but she never got a status of forces agreement from the Iranian government to allow us to leave somebody there. And I find that amazing. When we left World War II, we kept the base and troops in Germany to maintain stability. We left troops in the base in Japan to maintain and help security and stability, and South Korea. I don't know what would have happened if we hadn't done that as far as world peace at those points. So why, in the most unstable region, violent area of the world, did we not really leave anything in Iraq? So I put the blame on the creation of ISIS and all these other things right on Obama and Hillary's head.
Unbelievable, bro. Great. I mean, great call. I mean, it's right on point. I mean, when you really think about it, he's a foreign national. He could care less.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He is a foreign national. We've only had one other cat, Chester Arthur. He was born in Ireland. He made it through, but he got into the presidency because, unfortunately, President Garfield got whacked. So he got in, and then he ran into some problems because they called him a usurper, and he wasn't reelected. Obama, he's got a fraudulent selective service card. He's an illegal president, and he's not representing the American people, obviously. There is so much outrage. It's just unbelievable.
And the other aspect you bring that up, that's because the man's untouchable. To me, the Democratic Party shows someone like him because they figure, you put some candidate up like this, if anyone says anything wrong about him, they're out the race card.
Absolutely.
And now they have the next plan is, now we're going to throw a far-left, quote-unquote, progressive female in there, Hillary, and if you say anything about her, you have the war on women, you're a sexist, you don't like women. It's this whole narrative that they teach where Sure, anyone can be the most compassionate, most caring person. That's easy to say it, but the far left and the progressives really don't do it. And that's my main thing, Frankie. Thank you for taking
Thank you for the call, man. Great call.
Right.
Great
bless
call.
America.
God bless you. 800-848-9222. Mary from Long Island. What's poppin', Mary?
Hi, Frankie. I love your show.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
And you too. I just wanted to say I love the idea that everybody should be contacting their representatives about no benefits that...
Yeah, just go to my Facebook page, Frankie Russo Show. Click on the link over there, a new Frankie Russo initiative, and you'll go to osaynation.com, and you click on the send button, and the letters will go out to all your representatives.
That's great, and I think please add the fact that, any illegals who come here and have children, why are their children automatically American citizens?
That's insanity. I agree with you. That's like Ted Cruz being born in Canada, and everybody's telling me he's a natural-born citizen, not even being vetted. It's crazy.
I know. We need to stop that issue because people are going to say, oh, you can't take money away from babies. Well, people can't keep coming here illegally and packing this country with more people that we have to pay for.
You're 100% right.
Thank you, Frankie.
Mary,
I love
thank you for the call. God bless you. 800-848-9222. Let's go to John in Hell's Kitchen. What's poppin', Johnny?
Hey, what's up, Frank? How you doing, brother?
What's up, my brother?
What's up? And listen, 2 quick points. Well, the missiles are going to be delivered now from Russia.
Yeah, unbelievable.
That's a total provocation.
Unbelievable.
So isn't Israel right to attack them now while the window is still open before the window closes?
Obviously, I don't sit on the Joint Chiefs of Staff. I don't sit on congressional oversight committees. I don't have access to all the classified documents. But the truth be told, I would just let, we don't have all the information outside looking in. Let Israel do what they want. Let them drop the bomb on the nuclear weapons in Iran. Because the truth be told, Iran has the nuclear weapon.
One thing that I thought was interesting as well is that Obama might be playing this as a strategy, telling Israel, listen, I don't want to look too involved, so go ahead and do what you have to do. Although I don't think he's that smart or that honest. Because, I don't think, but here's the other thing, too. Mathematically, it's impossible for a man to beat Hillary Clinton mathematically. But if you run Palin, she'll get all the men, most of the men, and she'll get a lot of women.
I love Sarah Palin, man.
If we run a man, he's going to lose. Mathematically, it's not possible when you combine, because women are not voting for Hillary Clinton; they're voting for the first woman president.
That's just interesting point. John, thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. I'm gonna go quickly to Bubba. And then we're going to go to somebody else. I'm sorry.
Frankie.
Bubba, I'm sorry, man. Everything got crazed up. I know you've been trying to call in. I'm sorry. I wasn't. I'm sorry. You just got on the board. Sorry about that.
Happy 60th show here tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that recognition. Thank you, Bubba.
No problem, Frankie. I hear people are trying to gun for my wife.
They're gunning, bro. Frankie Russo's one of them.
Oh, boy. And also I heard that the Brooklyn Young Republican Club, which I sometimes go and say hello to, they're looking to put a protest or a rally for truth, I hear, in front of my wife's campaign office at 1 Pierpont Plaza on I think it's May 3rd from 2 to 5 p.m. in front of Hillary Clinton's, my wife's, campaign office. It's Sunday, May 3rd.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what? I think I'm going to come by there, say hello to everyone, and say, listen, rally for truth. The truth is, you all guys in that crowd want Hillary Clinton as president. So I'm going to try to do that when I'm there. So
thank you, Bubba. I got 5 minutes left.
Thank you, Frankie. God bless.
God bless you. Sorry, man. Next week I'll get you one. You're a good guy for calling me. Thank you so much.
All right, Frankie.
800-848-9222. We're going to go to Carmen from the Bronx. What's poppin', Carmen?
Yes, maybe the first lady going to be a Colombian or Mexican, because Rubio is married with Colombian and Jeb Bush with Mexican. And for that, they want that, okay?
Carmen, you know something? I got no problem with it. I love all people. All I ask, I don't mean to cut you off, but all I ask is that Marco Rubio be vetted, because I believe he's not a natural-born citizen, and let the United States Senate Resolution 511, let them deem him eligible or not. That's it. Carmen, thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. I'm going to kick to Sam in Rochelle Park. What's poppin', Sam?
Frankie, yeah, you are my, I'm your other brother from Asian mother. I met you at the Brooklyn Tea Party. Here's the thing. Yeah, you are 100% right. Everybody should be vetted. But all these other contenders, they love the country, but not like Obama.
Obama has a fraudulent selective service card.
Yeah,
Everybody knows
yeah.
that. So that
Point
trumps
number
everything.
2 is, and for 2016, you must never forget what Obama told on 2014. I am not on the ballot, but my policies are.
Right,
That's
exactly.
all you got to remember. If anybody thinks, just because of a woman that Hillary can get in, no. Look at the numbers. Our women in this country, you think they are that stupid just because this woman, just for a woman go for and vote for this woman and kill the country? No. I don't think that's going to happen. So we better wake up and do the right thing and beat her. Okay. Thank you very much, Frankie. You are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you for the call. Great call. 800-848-9222. I got under 3 minutes. I'm going to go to Tommy in the Bronx. What's poppin', Tommy?
How are you there?
What's up, my brother? What do we got going? I got a list of 3, so what are we doing?
$15 an hour, and they said something on the news the other night, and a woman, I think Hannity said, when I was a kid, I took a job washing dishes for $2 an hour. He says, we were all kids. She says, well, now they're mothers and parents, and they have kids to raise because that's all they can do. So what does that point to? They never got a proper education. I was a high school teacher. Kids are getting into my high school class. They could barely read. So that's why we're covering up for the mistakes of our school system, and we're putting the blame at the feet of the private industries, telling them they got to pay them a living wage. No. That's
Great call. Tommy, thank you for the call. Right on point, kid. The education system, right on point. 800-848-9222. I just want to go to somebody else. Let's go to Bob Grant from heaven. Is Bob Grant there?
I'm right here, and I can't take it anymore. We have a presidential candidate who shows up with her sidekick, Huma, looking like a couple of bank robbers. It's sick out there and getting sicker. These fake, phony frauds, pusillanimous pipsqueaks. Remember, this is Bob Grant saying your influence counts. He used it.
Thank you so much for the call, Bobby Grant. We're going to go to Joe in Tom's River. We're winding down. Joe from Tom's River.
The last call, I think.
Go ahead, brother. Shoot quick.
Hey, Frankie, this Hillary's going to have $2.5 billion in her war chest.
Crazy.
That's more than Obama and Romney had together in their war chest in the last election. All right, where do these people get this kind of money? I mean,
unbelievable.
It blows my mind when I think about. I can't look at her face. I can't look at this.
Joey, thank you for the call, man. Great call. You got to go to YouTube. You can't find this thing. You couldn't make it. YouTube, Frankie Russo Show. Tell your friends and check out a new Frankie Russo initiative on Facebook. Can't keep up with this. You can't. No way. I'll see you in the future.
Broadcasting from the NJDiet.com studios. WPLJ HD3, New York. The legendary 77 WABC. New York, a Cumulus station.